Hello, everyone. I am so excited that you are back here joining us for Miss Glen and Friends Read On. We've had a week off with spring break, and then yesterday, because of the weather, we thought that was coming through. But I'm so happy to be back. Kaylee, I see that you've joined us early. Thank you so much. Anyone else who joins, put your name in the comments so that we'll know you're here. And in order to comment, you have to be logged into your YouTube page. But I'm so happy that you all are here, and I'm excited about our special guest reader all the way from Atlanta, Georgia today. So I'm gonna let him jump right into it. You can introduce yourself to those who may not know you. I know my students don't know you, so introduce yourself to them, and say hello to any of your friends and family who may have joined on as well, and then you can go right into your book.
Awesome. Well, good afternoon, everybody. My name is Mr. Robinson. I'm all the way from Atlanta, Georgia. I consider Miss Glen like a big sister to me, so I'm so honored to share in this moment with you all. To some of my special friends that are watching, hello. I'm glad that you have joined us, and we are looking forward to just this great time together. The name of the book that I'll be reading is called Oh, the Places You'll Go, and it's written by none other than the legendary Dr. Seuss. This is one of my favorite books, and I hope that after this reading, you too will go out and purchase you a copy or maybe order it since we're staying at home, and we can join in sharing the wonderful lessons that we learned together. So let's just go ahead and get started. Oh, the Places You'll Go by Dr. Seuss. Congratulations! Today is your day. You're off to great places. You're off and away. You have brains in your head. You have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself any direction you choose. You're on your own and you know what you know. And you are the guy or girl who'll decide where to go. You'll look up and down streets, look them over with ease. About some you will say, I don't choose to go there. With your head full of brains and your shoes full of feet, you're too smart to go down any not so good street. And you may not find any you'll want to go down. In that case, of course, you'll head straight out of town. It's opener there in the wide open air. Out there things can happen, and frequently do, to people as brainy and as footsy as you. And when things start to happen, don't worry, don't stew. Just go right along. You'll start happening too. Oh, the places you'll go. Can you just imagine walking down that pathway? Oh my goodness. You'll be on your way up. You'll be seeing great sights. You'll join the high flyers who soar to high heights. You won't lag behind because you'll have the speed. You'll pass the whole gang and you'll soon take the lead. Wherever you fly, you'll be the best of the best. Wherever you go, you will top all the rest. Except when you don't, because sometimes you won't. I'm sorry to say so, but sadly it's true that bang-ups and hang-ups can happen to you. You can get all hung up in a prickly perch, and your gang will fly on. You'll be left in a lurch. You'll come down from the lurch with an unpleasant bump, and the chances are then that you'll be in a slump. You ever found yourself in a slump sometimes? And when you're in a slump, you're not in for much fun. Unslumping yourself is not easily done. You will come to a place where the streets are not marked. Some windows are lighted, but mostly they're dark. A place you could sprain both your elbow and chin. Do you dare to stay out? Do you dare to go in? How much can you lose? How much can you win? And if you go in, should you turn left or right? On right and three quarters, or maybe not quite? Or go around back and sneak in from behind? Simple it's not, I'm afraid you will find. For a mind maker upper to make up his mind. You can get so confused that you'll start into race down long wiggled roads at a breaknecking pace and grind on for miles across widdish wild space, headed, I fear, toward a most useless place, the waiting place. Anybody have to wait on things and just be patient? Sometimes we sit and wonder, when are things going to happen? For people just waiting for a train to go, or a bus to come, or a plane to go, or the mail to come, or the rain to go, or the phone to ring, or the snow to snow, or watching around for a yes or a no. Everyone is just waiting. Waiting for the fish to bite, or waiting for the wind to fly a kite, or waiting around for a Friday night, or waiting perhaps for their Uncle Jake, or a pot to boil, or a better break, or a string of pearls, or a pair of pants, or a wig with curls, or another chance. Everyone is just simply waiting. No, that's not for you. Somehow you'll escape all that waiting and staying. You'll find the bright places where boom bands are playing. With banner flip flapping, once more you'll ride high, ready for anything under the sky, ready because you're that kind of girl or guy. All the places you'll go, there is fun to be done. There are points to be scored. There are games to be won. And the magical things you can do with that ball will make you the winningest winner of all. Fame, you'll be famous as famous can be, with the whole wide world watching you win on TV. Can you just imagine the entire world watching you be wonderful and magnificent at what you do? Except when they don't, because sometimes they won't. I'm afraid that sometimes you'll play lonely games too. Games you can't win because you'll play against you. All alone, whether you like it or not, alone will be something you'll be quite a lot. And when you're alone, there's a very good chance you'll meet things that scare you right out of your pants. There are some down the road between hither and yon that can scare you so much you won't want to go on. But on you will go, though the weather be foul. On you will go, though your enemies prowl. On you will go, though the hacking cracks howl. Onward up many a frightening creek, though your arms may get sore and your sneakers may leak. On and on you will hike, and I know you'll hike far, and face up to your problems, whatever they are. I know we've got problem solvers that are watching. You'll get mixed up, of course, as you already know. You'll get mixed up with many strange birds as you go. So be sure when you step with care and great tact, and remember that life's a great balancing act. Oh, that's That's a quote right there, y'all. That's a quote. That's a retweet. Life's a great balancing act. Just never forget to be dexterous and deft and never Mix up your right foot with your left. And will you succeed? Yes, you will indeed. 98 and 3/4% guaranteed. And you'll move mountains. So be your name Butzbaum or Bixby or Bray or Mordecai Ali Van Allen O'Shea. You're off to great places. Today is your day. Your mountain is waiting. So get on your way. The end. So I am so glad to have shared this book with you all. This is my favorite book because it speaks to me in so many different ways, but it challenges me to continue to grow, to seek new things, to never be afraid. And when the time comes that I have to face challenges, I know that they are only but for a moment, because there are places for me to go, mountains for me to move, and heights for me to reach. So continue to soar, my friends. Continue to stay well, my friends, and continue to stay safe as we all travel to new places together.
Awesome. That was so great. And I've heard that book so many times, typically in school settings, and I've honestly never thought about it outside of education. And as you were reading it today, and I was just reading through many of the comments that the students here, like when you mentioned waiting, like we have a student here saying she's waiting to celebrate her birthday. She didn't get a chance to do that. Waiting for everything to get back to normal,
Yes,
waiting to get back to school, waiting for, the virus to go away. And
absolutely.
so I love that you read that book, and I love that you pointed this out where you said challenges are only for a moment. So to all of you students who are watching, Kaylee, Denia, Samira, Talia, I see Miss Vilda and her grandson who's watching. Jessica, my cousin Jessica,
Hi,
hey,
Jess. Hi,
and the kids who
kids.
are watching. But to all of you who are watching, please remember, as he said, challenges are only for a moment. And there was another part of this story that really stood out when it said, everyone is just simply waiting. But then when you flip the page, it said, you'll escape and you'll find the bright places. And
Yes,
so that's our challenge right now. Yes, we're waiting for things to change, waiting for this virus to go away. But I challenge everyone who's watching, and I accept the challenge for myself. Let's find the bright places even now. Thank you so much
thank you for having
for
me.
bringing that book. And now I want to go find my book and read it again for myself. Like seriously, I've never thought about it outside of school, but that book, it has a lot of good nuggets that are so important for a time like this. So thank you again for joining us, being our reader. Thank you to everyone who's watching. I really appreciate you coming on. If you're free, we have another reader coming up at 7 o'clock tonight, and Monday through Thursday we have a reader every at 2:30 and 7 every day. So feel free to join us here on this channel at 2:30 and 7 Monday through Thursday. You all enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you again. Be safe, and remember, challenges are only for a moment, and even in this, we're going to find the bright spaces. You guys enjoy the rest of your day.
Bye, guys. Take care.